Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. As you see, today I am doing a celebrity reading on the American rapper Quavo. He is a part of the group Amigos. Here's a picture. And this is Quavo in the middle. Quavo is the uncle of Takeoff right here. And this is the rapper that passed away November the 1st. He was murdered. And this is Takeoff cousin, um, Offset. Okay, so they're all related. Okay. Now I wasn't really planning on doing a reading on Quavo. Um, it's a lot of rumors out here, and even just watching this can be considered as a rumor. It is for entertainment purpose only. So before I get started, I want to put a disclaimer out there. Whatever you see and hear on the rapper Quavo in this reading, whatever comes out, it is allegedly. It is not facts, and this is for entertainment purpose only. I appreciate you all for taking the time to watch. Okay, whatever you see in this reading is not my opinion. So please, if you see something that may, trigger you, shall I say, don't, you know, come at the messenger. Okay, I'm just getting a divine insight, being led by the spirit. What's presently going on with Quavo and anything the spirit wants to know about him. Okay. Because I'm always seeking those things in the dark to bring them out to the marvelous light. Now, many of you who may be new, that so happens to cross my channel, I appreciate you. I thank you for taking the time to watch. Normally, I'm known for doing crime readings and missing person readings, so that is my passion. But I'm just taking a little break right now doing readings when it comes to celebrities, okay? For for November and December. So anyway, let's get started with this reading. The eyes are the ones for our soul. It's really hard to find a picture on him to where you can actually see his eyes, because he's constantly wearing like glasses that have like a tint to him. So I'm going to use this picture right here. So I'm going to sit this sideways. Let me see something. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around. Okay, let me get situated, family. My butterflies that normally watch me, they already know how I roll over here, okay? I'm gonna be using several different kind of decks. What I'm doing, I'm seeking clarity. And what I mean by that, a lot of time messages repeat themselves. And when they start to repeat themselves, it's like the spirit is saying, okay, look at this. So anyway, keep in mind, pay attention to repeated words and messages that comes out. Okay? I'm going to start off using the second oracle deck. And I was going to do one on Takeoff. I probably say maybe 2 days after he passed, but I'm led by the spirit, and I was told not to do it for whatever reason. So I'm going to leave that alone. It's enough people that's doing one on him. My other brothers and sisters who are in the spirit, so they got this. I'm gonna go ahead and just focus on Quavo. But I will say this right here, real quick. Even though I don't have to say it, I'm going to say this real quick. I was picking up on something about contracts. Okay, now there are all kind of contracts. You have verbal contracts. You have, actual paper contracts, and it could be due to both. Okay, I think about verbal due to communication, exchange of words, partnership, alliance, contract, verbal agreements. And then I think about paper that can be due to the industry. Maybe it's something with that label that they're in. And I truly feel like no matter what was going on, but I definitely felt it more with Takeoff more than anything. I felt like he wanted out of something. It's something that he wanted out of and he felt trapped. That I will say, okay? And so let's see what the spirit wants us to know when it comes to Quavo. Because I'm not picking up on these two were in sync, if you know what I mean. Okay. Please hit that like button. I appreciate it. It pushes the YouTube algorithm out there for more people to be able to watch this video. I appreciate it, family. Make sure you subscribe to your sister. If you have a reading request, just put it down there below. I won't get to when you want me to now, but I will make an effort, okay? Because the list is getting quite long. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit leads me to all truth and clarity on the celebrity rapper Quavo. I see those things in dark, bring me out to the marvelous light concerning the rapper Quavo. What's presently going on with the rapper Quavo? If he's hiding anything, I ask that the spirit of love and light reveal it. What's presently going on with the rapper Quavo? Okay, I'm gonna start out with 6 cards. Some of these messages, I'm gonna go over all of them. Some of them I'm gonna read up on. Some of them I won't. They're pretty much self-explanatory, but all these cards have additional meaning. All right, family. Okay, I'm gonna sit this right here to the side. None of this is in divine order. And the spirit is talking. Let me just say that. Okay. The first card is upside down. Take a look at it. This is firm foundation. When I think about this card right here, I think about when it comes to firm foundation, I think about family. I think about one's financial, as far as being, financially secure, okay, as well as family bond, okay, having the closest with family. His card is upside down. Now we know he has money, okay? We know he has money. Now who knows? His money could be funny. It depends on how he's spending it. Is he doing more spending than actually saving? Okay. Not only that, this speaks about family bonding as well. This lets me know that when it comes to his foundation, it's quite rocky, shall I say. It's not as secure as it seems. Okay? His family structure is not solid. Next, this is a truth card. When I get this, I think about judgment. Okay? I think about judgment. Upward represents Quavo coming into the truth, or he is receiving clarity about something. Also, you can say that it's like he's having an aha moment and saying, okay, I know. I know. Okay? So either he's receiving clarity about something and coming into the truth about something or situation, or he's saying, I know. Okay? So this is him receiving the truth about something in clarity. Next, this is Quavo operating in awareness. So whatever that's going on with him, he's aware of it. Okay? He's not blind to what's going on. He is aware of the situation. And when I think about this card, I think about him saying, I know. Next, we have the authority card. This is someone who carries himself as a leader. And also someone that's in control. Okay? This individual likes to be in control as well of a situation, or also, they like to be in control of people as well. Okay? So Quavo's carrying himself as an authority figure. Now, also, when I think about the word authority, I think about a parent. I think about, someone that has a background in authority, like a cop. You get what I'm going with this, security, military. Someone that has that kind of background. This card also represents someone who has mental control, leadership, and strength. Okay, now the mental control, I don't know about that part. Okay, I don't know about that part. Cause I seen him carry himself in certain situations myself to where he was not operating in mental control. But anyway, definitely, someone that's carrying himself as a leader. Okay, and of authority, position of authority. Okay. Or maybe you could say this is how he sees himself. Okay? The head honcho. Next, we have the sacrifice card. When this card is upward, I think about self sacrifice. Okay? And there's the self sacrifice to where, you're denying yourself and you're putting others first. And then there's the self sacrifice to where you're holding on to something that does not serve you, whether it's something or people. Okay, they can be like toxic people, whatever the case may be, but you're pretty much self-sacrificing yourself because you're not letting go. All right, upside down represents letting go. Okay, also upside down can let me know that there's an outside entity. Now, see, had this card been upward, I would say this is Quavo, okay? But when this card's upside down, this lets me know that there's an outside entity, okay, that's trying to sacrifice somebody. So this card has many meanings, as you see. I'm going to read up on it, okay? I let you be the judge. Hold on 1 minute. I was setting my attention what's presently going on with Quavo. Not only that, but anything the Spirit wants us to know concerning him. Okay? And plus, I was seeking those things in the dark to bring them out to the marvelous light. So you just never know what's going to come out in this reading. Now have ears to hear. His card came out upside down. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. The card represents self sacrifice in a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. That's interesting, ain't it? To see what needs to be released, removed. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive the reward for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The sacrifice card can also symbolize a period of transition and change, and we know this to be true. The solution you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal, and leave the past behind. Move towards your future and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. Now, as I stated, when this card is upside down, this represents sacrifice. Well, let me say it like this. It can represent letting go of that which you feel that has been a hindrance to you. Okay? Someone you feel that's not serving you anymore. All right? Also, I said it also can be an outside entity that's trying to sabotage someone. Okay? Now, next. I can't make this up. Look at this right here. This is spiritual union. I'm going to read up on this card. When this card is upward, it represents harmony between two individuals that has a bond. They can be siblings, family members, a parent, a spouse, a childhood friend that you grew up with, and that best friend. It's someone you have a spiritual union with, a bond. You and this person are on good terms. You're like this. Right here, this lets me know that you two have fallen out. And you're not in a good place. You're probably not talking to each other. And there's lack of harmony in this union. I'm going to read up on this. I let me be the judge who this could be. Because as far as I know, he's not married, so it has to be a family member. Someone that he's close to, has a bond with. All right. This card deals with the relationship involving an emotional bond. It could be between new lovers, kindred souls, family members, friends, business associates, or partners. It could even relate to a project or a specific situation. This could be the perfect time to realize that all relationships are really about you. Notice when you interact with different people in your life, are they giving you energy or taking it away? That's interesting. Is there an even exchange? There should be an equal balance between giving and receiving energy. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself and how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. Each and every union is an opportunity for soul growth. So, whomever this is to Quavo, they had a falling out. They lost a bond, if you know what I mean, okay? Now, real quick, I'm seeking clarity on this one and this one. I'm going to be using the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. Shout out to Divine Vision. With this deck right here, this will help me get an idea of those shadow aspects of Quavo. I will say this. He has a temper. And he has not mastered himself emotionally, mentally and emotionally, as far as being able to control himself. He's easily to get upset. Okay, I'm picking up on that about him big time. He's easily to get upset, and he has not mastered that part at all. As far as dealing with, social, when it comes to social dealing with people. Okay, but anyway, I'm not here to tear this brother down. I'm just going by what I'm picking up. And so with that being said, I'm seeking clarity on these two. The sacrifice card and the spiritual union card. Both of them are upside down. Seeking clarity, seeking clarity, seeking clarity. And I'm going to be using the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. Let me explain it one more time. I think about the shadow card. It speaks about one facing their demons, facing their issues, their worst fears, okay? When it comes to the issues of all of us that we all have, some are more severe than others. Some of us choose to face it, own it and heal, okay? Release and heal. Many people choose not to want to, go there down memory lane and heal from those past traumas, and it passes on to adulthood. So with that being said, many people like to put a band-aid on due to drugs and alcohol. Also, it could just let us know about the events as far as us receiving clarity about these cards, okay? The messages when it comes to the lack of spiritual union as well as the sacrifice card, okay? Clarity. I think I'm going to do one at a time, okay? Spiritual union, upside down. Seeking clarity, spiritual union. Spiritual union upside down. 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 Now some of these are already flipped over, as you see. I'm going to acknowledge them. Hold on. See? And I shuffled them, they flipped over, so I'm going to acknowledge them. See? Okay, hold on. Okay. Let's see what came out, okay? So I feel like this is a family member, and he had a falling out with his family member. If it's not Takeoff, it could be Quavo. Hold on, did I say that right? No, I did say it wrong. If it's not Takeoff, it could be Offset, okay? Or both, who knows? Okay, I got antagonists, and that's someone coming off with hostility. I got antagonists. Let me hold this up. What I'm doing, I'm seeking clarity on the spiritual union card that came out upside down. That represents lack of harmony or falling out. I got antagonists. I got accusations. So I let me be the judge who the spirit is talking about now, okay? Somebody is accusing somebody of something. Accusations. Somebody coming off defensive. Someone drowning, not actually drowning, but drowning in their emotions. They're very upset. I got destruction. Someone coming off fearful. Someone coming out very cold. Someone coming out closed off. That's emotionally, like you shutting people out. You don't want to let nobody in. And someone coming off emotionally drained. Remember these key words now, okay? While I'm, continue doing this reading. Now, let me see if there's any more to this right here. Okay, spiritual union upside down, spiritual union upside down, spiritual union upside down, spiritual union upside down. Whoop. Spiritual union. Spiritual union upside down, spiritual union upside down, spiritual union upside down, spiritual union upside. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Hold up. Like it wanted to come out too. All right, argumentative. Whomever the individual is to him, there's some argument. Domineering. Someone coming off as control freak. Want to control others or the environment that he's in. I truly believe this is takeoff energy. Because we saw the authority card. Next, antisocial. Somebody's coming off antisocial. Probably a little more standoffish. Next, we have rage. Someone coming off full of rage. And a lot of this is behind the scenes, family. We have here addiction. It's playing the part. And there are all kinds of addictions. You have drugs, alcohol, sex addictions. Let me just say that. Having more than one partner. Hooking up with the wrong individual can be an addiction. Attracting the wrong individuals to you can be an addiction. Ego bound. Callous. That's someone who's showing no emotion. And we did see the word cold. And, somebody coming off in denial. And someone's carrying burdens. It's either Quavo or this other individual right here. Let me see something. Hold on. I'm sensing more than anything, this is Quavo energy and Offset. I feel like Quavo, Offset were not in the best place, okay? And I did hear a rumor, I'm not really all into the rumor. I'm led by the spirit, but I did hear some rumors, hold on, let me show you these cards right here. I did hear a rumor about somebody was dating somebody, and they were trying to say that Offset allegedly slept with one of the Amigos' girlfriend or somebody that they were messing with, and because that's accusations right there. See that? Accusations. And then somebody got pissed off. And that's hostility, coming up with hostility. And so all this was going on behind the scenes, family. Okay? And then this could have been Offset energy, being antisocial, don't want to be bothered. And I'm definitely sensing that this is Quavo energy. Very domineering, controlling. They were arguing. This could be offset energy, closed off. One of them coming out cold. And I think I showed this ego bound. But anyway, I think the word defensive is in here also. One coming off. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, defensive. I just had it. Sorry about that. So anyway, all this is just due to accusations, okay? You not get this right here. It's due to someone accusing somebody of wrongdoing. Hold up, I got the wrong one. I apologize. Well, when I think about the addiction, I think about really sex addictions, okay? But anyway, I'll put these two together instead. Argumentative addictions. Accusations. Okay. Let's get clarity on. I'm gonna put all these back in the pile again. Let's get clarity on the sacrifice card, okay? Okay. Get clarity on the sacrifice card. Seeking clarity on the sacrifice card. Seeking clarity on the sacrifice card. Seeking clarity on the sacrifice card. Ooh. So far, I have bully. Somebody coming up as a bully. Next, I have gossip. People are talking. And also, due to the accusations, a little bug got in somebody's ear, shall I say? Got in somebody's ears due to accusations. So there's gossip. Next, someone coming off condescending. And someone feeling very emotionally, full of anxiety, nervous. Seeking clarity about the sacrifice card. Came out upside down. Rebellious. Pay attention to repeated messages now. Rage. Fearful. Antagonist. Hostility. Addictions. If I drop another card on the screen. Okay. Addictions is playing the part. Seeking clarity on the sacrifice card that came out upside down. Seeking clarity on the sacrifice card that came out upside down. Thank you, Spirit. Explosive, emotions heating up. Lustful. Remember I said addictions, lustful. That's due to having more than one partner, sexual partner. But due to self-sacrifice, due to one's actions, you can be hurting yourself, especially when you are doing things you shouldn't be doing, absent-minded. Now, if a person be absent-minded, they're not focused at all. And that can be due to being distracted on the wrong things or individuals. Or due to addictions, if drugs is a factor. Seeking clarity on the sacrifice card on Quavo. Seeking clarity on Quavo. Sacrifice. Ooh, God, I dropped 2 cards. Ah! Selfishness. Feeling ashamed. Clarity on the sacrifice card. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop right here. Feeling awkward. Ignorance. Jealousy. Coercion. That's interesting for that to come out. This is right here using force or threats trying to persuade someone. Okay? So something about coercion. Trying to persuade someone to do something. Cold, a cold individual. Isn't that interesting? And normally I don't. Well, I do acknowledge cards that once I'm through shuffling them, I do acknowledge the card in the back, and that's right there is manipulation. Now, as I stated before, I'm just going to share the messages that comes out. I like to really leave my opinions out of the equation, but I'm going to say this because this is what I picked up on in the spirit. Quavo is very hot tempered. Okay, and I say that because even before this situation happened with his nephew, take off, may he rest in peace. I saw him. This was like a year ago, I believe, and there's a well known okay, the spirit tell me not to really speak on it. But I'm gonna say this right here. Okay, I'm not gonna speak on who it was. Many of you probably would know for yourself. But he was somewhere, and the person that's also known walked up to him. Now they did catch him off guard because his back was turned, but they walked up to him and they extended their hand like this to shake his hand, and they were also like backstage with him. But like I said, they did catch him off guard, and he turned around and pushed him and sucked the person. And I thought that was just crazy. But anyway, y'all probably have an idea who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna be throwing no names out there, cause I really don't want him to be looking in the bad light. But I can't help what I pick up about him. He's very hot tempered. Okay, just like we saw the word antagonist. Someone full of hostility. Yeah. But anyway. So I'm sure, for those that knows him personally, they know as far as how he carry himself. He likes to take charge. Okay, let's continue. Clarity on Quavo. Well, hold up. I do need a shovel because the same thing keep coming back. Hold up. Spirit wants this to come out. And clarity is present going on with Quavo. I think Spirit wants to know concerning Quavo. Okay, family. That's somehow the same cards keep coming back out. Notice when I started to shuffle, right now I'm gonna stop. I saw this card right here. And the only reason I didn't put it here because it came back out already. So I didn't want to acknowledge it again, but it came right back out. So it's something about his family structure. Okay? It's something about his family. It's something about his same cards came right back out. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't make this up. Okay, when messages keep coming out, family, that's something that we all really need to be looking at. Okay, none of this is my opinion. Now, this is the material harvest card. This is someone who's put in the hard work due to working, whatever the case may be, and their hands are open and they are ready to receive. So this individual is coming to some money or more money. Now, we all know that when these celebrities pass, they're worth more than when they were alive. And the music sells more, and the record label, they makes money because they got insurance on them anyway. Um, but this is Quavo, hands open, and he's coming to some money. Okay? As you see, I've already read up on it. It came right back out. Like the spirit trying to tell us something. Sacrifice. Something about sacrifice due to this spread right here. See that? Sacrifice someone, an outside entity. And look, it's like they waiting on money to come in. I just think that's just interesting. Next, we have the third eye chakra card. It represents I see. This is the vibration he's giving. All I see. And remember that card that came out that said the truth card? And I told you it represents, he's saying I see. Well, right here. Not only was he seeing have the revelation of the truth and he receiving clarity, but also he's saying I see also. This is confirmation. He's saying right here, I see. Next, this is upside down. This card represents the birth mother. It represents fertility, birth mother. Upward represents growth, and it also represents a good seed. Okay, a good seed. And also, this is a fertility card. Let me know that somebody could be expecting, but his card came out upside down. So it's something about the birth mother is on his mind. Now, it can be maybe somebody that he's seeing that could have been expecting and she lost a child. Or he could be thinking about his birth mother. This card can also represent a project that's no longer. Okay? Card upward represents growth, and upside down represents the opposite of growth. Okay? So it's pretty much endings. So I let me be the judge what this could mean. And you know what? I never really read up on this card. I'm going to do it today. Give me a minute. Have ears to hear, okay? And remember, this card came out upside down, so it's something that we need to pay attention to get an idea why it's upside down. Though this card, the manifestation of growth, is on the horizon, you're the creator and the seed that has been planted in the past, whether they were happiness, comfort, abundance, prosperity, family, children, ideas, or even thoughts, are now ready to give birth into your world. Be patient as you watch your seed take root and grow. Nurture them as they become strong and healthy. So notice what this card represents. It represents abundance, comfort, happiness, prosperity, family, children, ideas. Okay? So it's something that has ended, or shall I say, he's not resonating with, shall I say. Okay? Because that card's upside down. Open yourself to the life force of the universe. This card also represents fertility and Mother Earth, who is calling to you the arms of her beauty and reaching out. She wants to embrace you on her seashore, mountains, forests, and gardens. Go to her and meet her halfway. Acknowledge that the same energy that makes up the heavens, earth, plants, animals, and mineral kingdom is also part of you. Start nurturing yourself and infuse your soul with love and compassion. See, that can be something that he's not doing, okay? Because this card is upside down. It says also nurture yourself and infuse your soul with love and compassion. Soon others will see and feel your devotion. But his card is upside down. As you interact with others around you now, or even if you're in the midst of solving a problem, use gentle care and kindness. This card's upside down. So it's something that he was doing to where he wasn't using gentle care and kindness. Use gentle care and kindness as you handle such situations. This isn't a time for you to be inconsiderate, possessive, domineering. Remember, we saw the word domineering. I told you that was Quavo energy. This isn't a time for you to be inconsiderate, possessive, domineering, forceful, or pushy. Act from the loving space of your heart center. The benevolent energies that resides there will assist you in making sacrifice in order to care for and help others as well as yourself. And normally I don't, when I'm reading, I don't show the message. But right here, I was reading from right here. See right here? See? I was reading from right here. You see that word domineering? You see it, love. Talking about him. Even when they were in that group, I truly feel like he wanted to be the head honcho, the lead of the group. He wanted to be the one that's controlling everything. But once, I'm trying to remember all these names, but once Offset left the group or distanced himself from the group, okay, distant himself from the group, that bothered him a lot. Okay, it bothered him a lot. But anyway, as you see, it came back out upside down. It can speak about, one financial, security can be shaken. Not only that, it can speak about, the family unit, it's not strong and secure. Okay? It's weak. Next is upside down. This is prosperity begins. This person has a seed that they're looking at. It just depends on whatever the seed means to Quavo. They're looking at it and they are waiting for it to grow. Okay? They're waiting for the seed to take off. And it could be a project, before takeoff passed, him and Quavo, they were doing them. They had their little music coming out. But this right here is looking at a seed and waiting for it to blossom and being very patient. Right here, this just lets me know the upside down represents endings. Upper represents growth. Upside down represents endings, ending of whatever this seed meant to him. Okay? This seed is not going to grow. Whatever this meant to him is not going to take off and grow. And it also represents him being impatient also. Okay. Real quickity quick, I want to get some clarity on this. Seeking clarity on firm foundation. 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 Okay. The spirit have revealed some additional messages. Pay attention to what keeps coming back out, okay? We have here drowning, someone drowning in their emotions. And this can be due to what he's experiencing today in the present. You know, the death of his nephew. Next, we have closed off. Someone who is distancing himself from others, from family members. Because this is about family, okay? He's being closed off. Feelings of regret. In denial about something or someone. Addictions is playing a part. Coming out fearful. Selfishness. Thinking about me, I. And to hell with the rest. Absent-minded. Not focused. Gossip. The streets are talking. Somebody's talking. Bully. Lustful. Explosive, emotions heating up. And this was going on behind the scene with him and family members. Those of close bond that he should be having, he's not having with them, okay? Anyway, feeling ashamed. Antagonist. Coming out with hostility. Anxiety. Condescending. Rage. hostility, antisocial, and feeling awkward. Interesting. That's why this is upside down. His family structure, depending on who are the key players, is very weak. Okay, it's very weak. Divine Spirit of Love and Truth and Light. How does Quavo feel about Offset? What are those shadow aspects that Quavo feel about Offset? What are those shadow aspects that Quavo feel about Offset? Allegedly. What are those shadow aspects that Quavo feel about Offset? Now, a lot of this is pretty much behind the scenes, his interaction with Offset, as well as, I let me be the judge, okay? I'm also a lot of this is his thoughts as well, as far as how he see things. I thought this was very interesting. It has his manipulation. It's kind of like I'm picking up that he feels that Offset is being manipulated, and I'm saying allegedly, and it could be maybe how he feels about Cardi B. I'm not sure yet, but it has here something about manipulation. And I'm only saying that because Offset separated himself by you know, siding more with his wife, doing projects with her, and leaving the group. But anyway, and then it has here dark. I think about Offset being in the dark about something. It has a confusion between these two. Feeling emotionally drained. Defiance. Boredom. This is someone who's longing for change. So Offset could have been maybe longing for change from the Amigos, allegedly. But this is someone who is feeling restless, okay? And longing for change. Brutality. Secretive. Destruction. And that could be the breakup of the group. Feeling empty. That's someone that's in a dark place. And we did see the word dark, didn't we? But anyway, that's someone that's in a dark place. And but also I feel like also is in the dark about something. But also the word empty, that's someone that's in a dark place that feels hopeless. Because I have the word helpless. So that goes hand in hand, okay? But it's somebody that's in a dark place that feels hopeless, helpless also, and they can't see light at the end of the tunnel, Okay, they're not in a good headspace at all for whatever reason. And that's interesting. These two go hand in hand too. I got deception and secretive. And there's more that can come out. I just don't want to make this too long. All right, I want to know. I'm setting my attentions on his nephew. Take off. Divine Spirit. What other shadow energies that were going on with Quavo and his nephew? Take off. What were those shadow energies that were going on before Takeoff passed? What were those shadow energies that was going on with Quavo and Takeoff before he passed? What were those shadow energies that was going on between these two? From Quavo perspective. From Quavo perspective, what was those shadow energies that was going on between him and his nephew? Take off. Oh my goodness, y'all see that? Lord have mercy. I might have to light some sage. Hold on one minute. That just jumped over. Hold up. All right. I had to pause it 1 minute. Good. My goodness. It just jumped out and fell on the floor. Okay. What those shadow energies that was going on with Quavo and Takeoff before Takeoff passing? And then also, family. Not only are these some of these keywords are what was going on with Quavo, as far as his thought process. A lot of these are also letting you know about the events that was going on behind the scenes as well. Okay, as far as what a person thinking about, what was going on behind the scenes. Seeking clarity. Seeking clarity. We complete. Nope. Do I need to shuffle? No. Thank you, Spirit. What were those shadow aspects between Quavo and Takeoff? Ooh. Now, let me tell you something. The Spirit told me to keep going. So that's why I just kept going. I didn't stop. None of this is my opinion. Me, if you be the judge. Remember those key words they keep coming out, cause the Spirit trying to tell you, look at this, look at this, look at this. I was setting my intentions on Quavo. I want to know what those shadow aspects that was going on between him and his nephew Takeoff before Takeoff passing. So the best way to really get an idea of what the message is saying, close your eyes and visualize what the words are saying. Okay, and it'll click for many of you. Okay, wow, that's interesting. So let me go. Well, for one thing, watch it. Okay, I need for you to see the words. Watch it while I show them to you. Then rewind this and close your eyes, and you get a better understanding of what this message is saying. Okay, so I asked Spirit. I said my intentions. What was those shadow aspects that was going on with Quavo and Takeoff before Takeoff passing? So these events that are playing out. Okay, none of this is in divine order now. Okay, we got here accusations, rejection. Somebody's turning you down, internalizing, taking things in, feeling ashamed, manipulation, defiance. Okay, that's the one coming off. Disobedience, secretive. Someone coming off very secretive. Now, and this is about Quavo and his interaction with his nephew. Okay, he's somebody coming off very secretive. Brutality, sudden brutality, entanglement. That's interesting. And this speaks about a complicated, difficult relationship that can be quite toxic. Okay. And maybe this could be due to the cheating rumors that was going on, okay, as far as one of them accusing the other of sleeping with a girl, okay? Because this speaks about a third party unbeknownst to the other. Somebody else is cheating unbeknownst to the other, okay? But anyway, it also speaks about complicated, difficult relationship that can be quite toxic. Arrogance, lustful. There we go, the word lustful. See, all this is playing a part. And we have the word ghosting. So this played a part before Quavo passed. Ghosting. This is someone who leaves you hanging. Someone who's not reliable. Okay? They're pretty much out of sight, out of mind. You look around, they ain't nowhere to be found. Ghosting. Deception. Desperation. Domineering. Domineering. Someone is still trying to control the situation or the narrative. Domineering. Or the environment. Someone feels helpless. And remember, this is Quavo and Takeoff energies. Helpless. Disconnection. I sense more than anything this is Takeoff energy. Vindictive. Somebody coming off vindictive. Wow. And I'm not blaming nobody of anything. I'm just sharing the messages. So don't get mad at the messenger. Ambivalence. And it speaks about having mixed feelings. This would be Takeoff energy. Someone carrying burdens. I sense this is Quavo energy. Someone coming out with bias. Disagreeable. Now, I forgot the name of this show. This guy had interviewed Quavo and Takeoff. I think it was the last interview that they had did. And they was sitting around this table. And it's like there was a disconnection with Quavo and Takeoff. It's like Quavo say one thing, Takeoff say another. It's like they were never in sync or in harmony at all. So anyway, disagreeable. So you can imagine behind the scenes when it comes to business decisions, they were not in sync at all. Trauma, conflicted, emotional blackmail is playing a part, manipulation. If you love me, you would do this. If you down with me, you would do this. I'm just giving some examples, but maybe you know what that means. Rebellious, gossip, victim. That would be Takeoff. Greed. Wow, that's interesting. Somebody was hungry for that money, wasn't it? Greed. This would be. I let me be the judge. Greed. Now remember, we seen the word um that describing a person is not focused. Okay, it can be due to this. You see that? Drugs. So I can get this if somebody's abusing prescription drugs. I can get this if somebody's smoking weed or doing street drugs. Okay, so drugs is playing a part also. And we did see the word addictions, allegedly. Defensive. Somebody coming off defensive. Evasive. So one of them, I can't say both of them, but somebody avoids commitment. And it could, I let maybe be the judge. Evasive is coming out. Now it doesn't have to be the relationship. It can be, they're not committed to what they're doing, to the project or, to the job, but somebody, wasn't coming off committed, fully committed. Withdrawn. I sense more than anything, this was, takeoff energy. He felt very withdrawn. He was real quiet anyway. Destruction, sudden destruction. Distraction. Wow, this is interesting. Let's put these two together. The next one is complacency, and that's someone who's unaware of danger. Takeoff was distracted. It has a distraction. And then complacency, unaware of danger. And then sudden what? Destruction. Can't make this up. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm getting ready to end this reading, but I'm going to use one more deck. This right here is my homemade deck. I have to put my own energy in my own work. This is my homemade deck. I call this Hollywood Celebrity Reading Deck. But what I'm going to do first before I use that, let me see. Let me see something first. I'm going to use this just real quick, and then I'm going to jump on that deck and I'm going to end the reading. My butterflies know when I get to digging, I get to digging, okay? Because, see, I'm not going to revisit this anymore. I'm through with this. I'm not coming back to this anymore. So that's why I try to, put as much in it while I'm in it, and I let it go. I'm through with it. And remember, all of this is allegedly. None of this is fact. But my butterfly know that there is some truth in my reading. Okay. I always say let things play out. But many of you, you know what you know. Okay? Alrighty. Oh, divine spirits and clarity about Quavo. What's the president going on with Quavo? What's going on with Quavo? What's going on with Quavo? What's in that head of his? Singled out, targeted, desired, sought after. Now, I do crime readings, right? And usually when this card comes out, it lets me know that somebody's being singled out and targeted. But due to the scenario, his nephew was the one that was taken out. Or shall I say selected? Now, some of this, I don't know what it means. All I do is just share the information. And remember, it's allegedly anyway. A lot of this is just a lot of behind the scene information that we all probably don't know anything about, okay? But the spirit does reveal. It has here, pay attention to signs. Pay close attention to your environment, people, and dreams. So this card speaks about how a person, as far as how they're moving out here, should pay attention to their environment and signs, okay, and people around them. Now, have ears to hear it. It has here, there's more to the story. What needs to be said is not said. When it comes to the death of Takeoff. I'm staring at Quavo eyes, and these messages are coming out. That lets you know it's more to the story. There's more to the story. What needs to be said is not said. It has here, close by, still in the area. Now, this can mean many, many things. A lot of time when I'm doing like crime reading, this could let me know that the individual that murdered Takeoff could still be in the area. Or maybe Quavo is still somewhere in the area. I don't know what this means, okay? I'm just sharing them information. And the one on the top was just saying single out, targeted, desired, sought after. This is interesting right here. The spirit is shedding light on the darkness. Someone is doing a favor for the other. Partnership alliance. Partnership alliance is two people hooking up, coming together for a common goal. And we did see the coercion. Remember that we saw that word, coercion? Look it up and see what it means. Someone is doing a favor for the other. Partnership alliance. Interesting. something about a woman. Watch their actions. They say one thing and do another. This is what the Spirit is saying about Quavo. Child abandoned, has no connection with child. They are unbothered. Now, I don't know if Quavo has any children. I don't know how his relationship is with his children, if he has any. If this is not talking about his children or a child that he may have with a female, it could be, his relations with his nephew. The Spirit's saying child, but it's the key words you look at, okay? It's trying to tell us something. Notice the word connection has no connection and unbothered, okay? The Spirit's saying that Quavo has no connection and he's unbothered with someone. I say it like that. It has here, take your mask off, trying to appear different to who you really are. Be the real you. Talking about Quavo. Of course, we know this is the image, this is the character, okay? Only those that are close and that knows him knows the real him. It has here boyfriend. Not sure what this means. I'm just sharing it. It can be actually a male friend, but just say boyfriend. Not happy in the situation. I want out. And I did mention to many of you before the reading started what my impression, what I was picking up about Takeoff. I mentioned something about contracts, and also I mentioned something about he wanted out of something. Okay. And then who knows? Maybe this right here speaking about Quavo is something Quavo wanted out about a situation. Okay. I'm just sharing. I'm just a messenger. I want them to leave me alone dealing with harassment and assault. Isn't that interesting? This time I'm just going to shuffle and what fall out, okay? Seeking additional clarity on Quavo. Anything Spirit wants to know. Seeking clarity on Quavo. I see those things in the dark. Bring them out to the marvelous light concerning Quavo. Seeking clarity on Quavo. Anything else is... Hold up. I think this is just something behind the scenes. This is just pretty much him being on social media, okay? It's just pretty much him being on social media, allegedly. It has here standing their ground. This is him not backing down from a situation. Anything that Spirit wants me to know about Quavo. I don't know who he lives with. It has here drama and abuse at the home. It doesn't have to be physical, it can be verbal, exchange back and forth. Love is blind, they ignore the signs. Was used for money and benefits only. So this speaks from the perspective of allegedly whomever that he was involved with. The love wasn't there. Pretty much used him for his money and benefits. Outside disruption, communicating or harmed in a hurtful, threatening way. And this just pretty much speaks from the perspective of what went down that evening, okay? Or that night. Okay, this is a jush. Opposition, a group of adversaries or competitors. You put all this together, this is what you're getting. All right. I'm going to use one more deck and I'm going to end this reading. I thank you all for being patient. I appreciate you. I'm getting ready to use my homemade deck, celebrity reading deck. Oh boy, divine spirit and clarity on Quavo. Divine spirit and clarity on Quavo. See little things in the dark, bring out to the marvelous light. Anything spirit wants to know concerning Quavo. Seeking clarity on Quavo. Anything spirit wants to know concerning Quavo. Seeking clarity on Quavo. Anything spirit wants to know concerning Quavo. Anything spirit wants to know concerning Quavo. Anything spirit. Hold up, family. Anything spirit wants to know concerning Quavo. None of this is in divine order. It has here divorce. I don't know if he's been married before, but it speaks about relationship, period. Okay. If he is married, there will be a divorce. Let me just say that. If he's not married, this can be speaking about relationships, someone that he had partnered up with. This represents endings, okay? So I would say if he's not married, this would be him and Takeoff divorce as far as their partnership ending. due to takeoff death. This relationship union will not last. Hook up for, I'm sorry. This relationship will not last. Hook up for all the wrong reasons. And it speaks about behind the scenes as far as who's he seen or whatever. And we did see that message saying something about somebody was using somebody for money and benefits. If I turn the car over, that just means I'm not getting a strong hit on it. Next, rituals. Ritual time coming up. And we know one just passed already, November the 1st. So what happens, take off pass on that particular day. And there are all kind of rituals. You got the blood sacrifice, you got the sex rituals, the humiliation rituals, if you know what I mean. When they expose you. Being exposed. Fear of being exposed. Can't make this up. What is he fearing about being exposed? Do they have him on camera doing something he shouldn't be doing? Feels powerless. And to be honest, they got something on all of them, to tell you the truth. That's why they don't speak up. Behind the scenes, in their life, full of drama, no peace of mind. They know they are being talked about due to gossip. They do check out social media and they don't like it. And you be surprised, these celebrities do check out social media. Yes, they do. They act like they are so unbothered, and some of them are unbothered, but many of them do check out social media because they are so used to being validated by people that they don't validate themselves. So yeah, they do check out social media. Rebellious from the music industry, tired of playing the game, feels powerless. So that's where this coming from. This says feels powerless, and this says rebellion from the music industry, tired of playing the game, feel powerless. Upset, mentally and emotionally unbalanced. I'm getting a strong hit on this. Every time I do a reading on somebody, I end up I end up getting like downloads about other people. Okay, but anyway, I'm going to just read it. But I feel like this has nothing to do with takeoff. But anyway, or less, he was involved with this individual. But anyway, it has here, because he's a rapper. It has here singer artist falling from grace, being shamed. So I would say anywhere from now to less than 3 months, probably less than 2 months. Um, we're gonna hear something about a single artist falling from grace, and that could just be due to, you know, rumors, shall I say, and not in a good way, if you know what I mean. And it would pretty much be a single artist that is being shamed. That's a ritual too. You know, when they shame you, that's a ritual too. But I don't know if this artist has anything to do with Quavo. It has here being blackmail, exposed, deception. Only time would tell, and this is allegedly, okay? You'd be surprised, a lot be going on behind the scenes. And these two are both saying the same thing. This says fear of being exposed. And this one is saying being blackmail, exposed, deception. And let me say this: if it hasn't happened in the coming days and weeks ahead, something's gonna jump off. Cause people already have accusations. They're very upset emotionally, and everybody have their own theories about what happened to his nephew Takeoff. And a lot of people feel like he's in on it. Why Takeoff? Well, why not him? How come both of them didn't go out instead of one? So it just and then but anyway, but I'm seeing this ritual. So this could have been more of a past energy, if you know what I mean, due to the fact that Takeoff was murdered. Okay, maybe it's something that he knew. He knew a ritual was coming up. I'm gonna go around one more time, and that'll be it. Seeking clarity on Quavo. Anything Spirit wants to know concerning Quavo. Okay, this was a lot. I wasn't expecting a lot what came out. 'Cause I'm looking at, I'm looking at it while it's coming out. But anyway, remember, none of this is my opinion. Don't get mad at the messenger. It's allegedly anyway. People are going to think what they want to think, and everybody have a right to their opinion. They are tired of playing the game as a puppet for fame. Remember, we saw the word empty. Feels lost and empty inside. Now, when I get a message like this, I think about gain the whole world, lose your soul. All that fame and all of that and fortune, and you feel like this. You know, you're in a dark, dark place and you can't see the light. Sorrow Ahead music artist. So a lot of times the spirit, when I'm using this deck, a lot of times the spirit be giving us heads up about things to come, okay? But it's allegedly, okay, family? Only time will tell. But we did see something about a singer. We did see that. I don't know if it's a male or female. I think it said female artist, didn't it? I forgot. But anyway. Sorrow Ahead music artist. And then maybe these are past energies as far as what happened to Quavo. Not Quavo, but what happened to Takeoff. Set up Hollywood plotting and planning against them, Hollywood elites. Getting caught up in the drama. Unbothered by the mess slash gossip about them. Humiliation. Embarrassed feels humiliation. Now, a lot of these energies, or shall I say, messages about Quavo probably haven't even manifest yet. You know, a lot of times, a lot of this is when information come out my readings, they are presently experiencing it, or it can be that it hasn't happened yet. Okay, shed of blood due to being in a ritual. No positive movement forward. Has no interest of thoughts of marriage at this time. Allegedly. Question company, pay off money not to speak up secret. Remember in the beginning of this reading, I spoke about contracts and I didn't do a reading on Takeoff. I just didn't feel the need to. Okay. I didn't want to jump on that bandwagon when it comes to him. But I was picking up on impressions, intuitive impressions about him. I felt like he was not happy being in the industry, as well as I was picking up on something about he wanted out of something, and the word was contracts. Now, it has here broken contracts, falling out, business deal. I don't know what it was about that contract, but it was something that was bothering Takeoff. Someone in their circle betrayal. Now, the word betrayal, that's due to someone that you know that's betrayed you, okay? Or somebody in your inner circle. Because can't nobody sabotage you unless you let them to get close to you and you let them in, okay? A lot of this can be maybe due to what he knew. Being exposed. Being exposed, this is allegedly, okay? Being exposed, going to jail, charges coming. Being exposed, going to jail, charges coming. Well, somebody's going to jail. Somebody's going. May not be him, but somebody's going. Company is not supporting them. They feel held back. They want. Okay. Company is not supporting them. They feel held back. They want out of the contracts. They feel trapped. And I definitely was picking up on this when it comes to takeoff. So it's in his reading as well. And a lot of time when the company don't promote their artists, they always suppressing them by not, you know, putting their music out there enough. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they have the exposure. A lot of times they hold on to their music for I don't know how long before they start to, release it. Conflict, power struggle. This is allegedly having surgery for health reasons. Maybe all that stress and that can cause health related issues. This says feels happy and fulfilled. Maybe this is how he was feeling before the unthinkable happened. They know that they are being talked about. They are so unbothered. This is allegedly, okay? Because I don't know this to be true. It came out. Hold on. I'm getting a strong hit on it. Maybe this is a past old energy. I'm just going to show it. I ain't going to say nothing. It's allegedly. The need to rid their life from toxic energy drains. Back and forth, in and out of a toxic, unhealthy relationship. They are so unbothered by their ex past lovers, not looking back. These two cards I'm going to show, and I'm going to end this reading. I love you, family, and I thank you for watching. Caution, danger. So this is from the perspective of the events that played out that night. Caution, danger. I got a strong hit on this one. And even though I got a strong hit on it, it's still allegedly. Sabotage, one of their own, sacrifice, moving up to obtain fame. The spirit let me know that Quavo knew that a ritual was coming up, and he may not really knew who was going to get got, shall I say, because he was feeling fearful as well as helpless. But this is interesting. Sabotage one of their own, sacrifice moving up to obtain fame. What sent out to me is moving up. That's how these celebrities move up due to a sacrifice. Look at Jennifer Hudson. She has her own show. And the host of these other celebrities who loved ones so happens to be taking out someone close to them. And it's always somebody close to them that they love. Okay, Kanye's mother was taken out. You know. Anyway, I'm not going through all of that. It speaks for itself. I love you all. Be safe. Don't get mad at the messenger. What came out, I know a lot of this can be triggering. Many of you may not agree, and that's okay. It's okay to agree to disagree. None of this was my opinion anyway. I'm just led by the Spirit, and the Spirit has a way of peeling the layers of those things that are hidden behind the dark. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we know nothing about. I don't know this young man, and I say young man because I'm older than him. Okay, I don't know him, but God knows him. Okay, and everything that goes on in this realm, the spirit realm sees it all. That's why when it comes to karma, we get away with nothing. Peace and love to you all. If you like this video, you enjoyed it, give your sister a thumb up, like, share, and subscribe. You can even share it on what is it, Facebook. I don't have Facebook anymore. I used to, but anyway, I'm through with that. But anyway, love you, family. Peace and love to you all. Put your request down below, and I will make an effort to get to it. If I don't get mad at me now. The list is getting quite long. My next reading I'm going to do is on P. Diddy. Thank you. My reading on Quavo is part of the rap group, the Migos. Peace.